Instructions on how to host confirmation small group using Zoom on your personal computer. I am using my personal laptop. Prior to opening up the Zoom app, I have downloaded it from the website. It is a free app, and I put a shortcut on my desktop. So you'll want to open up the Zoom program. Next, you'll want to sign in, and you'll want to use the email address that Hope Lutheran Church has provided you. Next, I'm going to enter in my password that is associated with that email address. Then I'm going to choose sign in. So this is the page that you'll see when you sign in. On the left-hand side, you'll see your name along with another small group leader's name. You'll highlight that meeting, and then you can say start. So now this meeting has started. For the video, I'm actually going to turn off the video recording so you're not distracted. On another device, to show you how to admit students into the meeting, I'm going to log in. All right, now I've logged into on my cell phone, I've logged in as a participant. So here you'll see the screen, and as you can see right here, it popped up saying that Angela Barch is waiting to be admitted from the waiting room. So you'll see this pop up if there's one student at a time coming in, but if you have multiple students coming in at one time, you're going to go to the bottom screen and you're going to select participants. You're going to click on participants, and then a white bar will pop up on the right hand side, and if you highlight the student's name, you can admit them. Now this student has been admitted. You'll see their name along with Hope Lutheran next to you. So there'll actually be video for you to see your students, but again, for this recording, I've turned off my video options. So now you are ready to host a small group through Zoom, and you're able to complete your confirmation lesson with your students. So you can keep the participants bar open on the right hand side here, and you can admit students as they come in, start your highs and lows, and continue on with the meeting. Some features that Zoom offers, if you're using your personal computer or a laptop, you have choices for reactions. So if a student is being funny or has a great comment, you can show them some love. Give them a thumbs up, clapping hands, joy, a shocking face, or celebration. So if you click on that, it'll pop up here so they can see you the love. Breakout rooms are not needed. There's no need to record this meeting. One feature that I would highly recommend is if you go to share screen and you go to advanced sharing options, you can only hosts can share. So only you are logged in as a host since you use the Hope email address. I would turn that on, or just say only hosts can share. This will stop your students from sharing screens that may not be needed. Polls we don't use. Again, participants. If you need to invite a student, you could do that. You would want to put in their email address, or you can copy this invitation or copy the invite link and then send it. all students have received this invitation, so there would be no reason for you to do that. If there is a problem with a student not getting in, you'd want to contact us using the jot form for help, or have the student contact us with the jot form for help, and then we can get them the correct information. And then security features, again, it just says, allow participants to share the screen. We say no. They can rename themselves, unmute themselves, yes. Enable waiting room. I would encourage to keep waiting. I would encourage that to stay enabled so you can allow students in. Now, it is really important as an online confirmation leader that you do take attendance each week, and you could use that using the participants' names. And so you'll want to track that using our attendance program or app. And if you need more information on how to take attendance, please reach out to our middle school team and we can help you with that. If you would like to mute all the participants in your small group, you can click on mute all. Again, if you have this blue check mark here, this allows them to unmute themselves when they would like to participate in small group. Here's another option. You can ask all participants to unmute themselves. Then they'll get a notification saying stay muted or unmute, and then they can unmute so they can participate. Here again, you can ask them individually to unmute. You can unmute yourself. Just some more options. If you need to rename somebody, maybe if they are, for any particular reason, you need to put them in a waiting room again, remove. Now, one thing that we didn't discuss is if you have a co-leader, and if you and your co-leader both sign in with the Zoom email address that Fargo Hope has issued you, whoever logs in first will be considered like the superhost, and they will have access to let in kids from the waiting room, stop the sharing access. They will have all the like superhost or administrative privileges that the other co-leader would not have. So you can both be logged in under the Fargo Hope email address. Just know that the first person who logs in first will have all the hostess or host rights. Once your small group is done meeting for the evening, you can end the meeting. You're going to end the meeting for all. Now, before you close out of this screen, you'll want to ensure that you sign out. The reason you're going to sign out is because, again, the following week, another small group leader will be using this email address for their small group. So you're going to sign out, and then after you signed out, you can close the Zoom app. I'm hoping this video was a blessing and helpful. If you have any questions, please reach out to the middle school team.